Hello, you're watching how to input lender credits to show on the loan estimate. I will start in the fees worksheet form. We'll go ahead and close this navigation panel to give us a little more room. Now there are two ways to input lender credits on the borrower worksheet that will show on the loan estimate. One way is to have the lender paid fees directly allocated within a specific fee. Any fee that has a button to the right of it will allow you to select the button and allocate how much of the specific fee the lender or other party will pay. Once you click on the button, the box will open up and show the fee is defaulted to 100% being paid by the borrower. This is where we can change the fee to be split by different parties. So in this example, we will elect for the borrower to pay 75% of the origination fee, and then we'll have the lender pay 25% of the fee. You can also choose to split the fee by certain dollar amounts instead of a percentage of the fee by choosing this radio button here. But I'm going to select the split by percentage because it just makes it a little bit easier for our numbers right now. Once you've selected your fees and who you're going to allocate them to, select your button that says OK. Now the Paid By button shows multiple parties paying instead of just the borrower. Now let's show one more example of how we can utilize the Paid By section here. Let's find a fee that perhaps we can just take an extra $50 and, oh, here's one. So let's take the title courier fee and we're going to, okay, so this fee we're going to give entirely to the lender. Let's do this one by amount to show the difference of the split by percentage and the split by amount. So we're going to take the dollar amount of the $50 and we're going to remove that from the borrower, and we're going to take the $50 amount and we're going to put it on the lender side. The lender is still paying 100% of the fee, but I just want to illustrate the select by dollar amount. So let's select OK. After selecting OK, you'll now see the $50 amount is still there, but instead of being paid by the borrower 100%, it's being paid by the lender 100%. Now let's see how these changes will reflect on the loan estimate. At the bottom of the page of the fee worksheet, there are several buttons here. Let's choose the far left one, which is for the loan estimate. Once the LE will open up, loan estimate opens up, let's scroll down to section J, which is going to be the total closing cost, and then there'll be an area there for lender credits. And there it is. So the J, total closing cost, now reflects the lender credits of the $291. The two credits we changed on our fee worksheet are now reflected correctly on the loan estimate. Now scroll to the bottom of the loan estimate and select the Payoffs and Adjustments tab. At the top of the page, you'll see the closing cost paid by lender matches the $291.25 that we allocated inside of the Paid By buttons. When the lender chooses specific fees to be paid or split by the borrower and the lender, those credits will be reflected here inside the Loan Estimate, Payoffs, and Adjustments tab. You'll notice to the left we have a Lender Credits box, and it's empty. So let's review how this now comes into play. Scroll back down to the bottom of the page and select the Fee worksheet. If the lender wants to give a general credit to the borrower, meaning it isn't tied to the specific fees as we did in the first example, then we'll need to show it on the payoffs adjustment screens, or it won't show on the loan estimate. Let's give a credit on the fees worksheet. Let's give 1%. So it appears as if we're going to give a credit of $965 to the borrower. However, if we scroll to the loan estimate, the bottom of the page, then scroll down to section J, total closing cost. You'll notice that the lender credit did not flow to the loan estimate. Whenever there's not a specific fee allocated and it's just a general credit, that amount needs to be added to the payoffs and adjustments in order for it to show up in the loan estimate. So again, let's go to our fee worksheet. And we have a $965 credit that didn't reflect anywhere. So scroll down to the bottom of your page and go to the Payoffs and Adjustments button. Select that. And again, you see the 291.25 is here, but not the 965. So let's add our lender credit of 965. Now we have a total lender credit of $1,256.25. So $1,256. Now on our fee worksheet, the credit still does appear as if it's here, the 1%, the 965. Let's do a print preview of the loan estimate, page 2, that would reflect our lender credits. And we should have more than $291 because we've just allocated another $965. However, all we're showing as a lender credit under J, total closing cost, is the $291, and the borrower's cash to close is $9,388. Let's close our print preview, and let's go to scroll back down to the bottom of our fee worksheet, select the Payoffs and Adjustments tab. Under the lender credit, this is where you'll put any general lender credit. So we'll put the $965 that we're allocating. And again, because it was not specified to a specific fee, as we did on these two, which one was for the courier fee and one was partial paid for the origination fee. So these are very specific fees that we allocated for the lender to pay a certain part of them or all of it, whereas this was just a general credit that the lender is going to give. So now the two lender credits will be added together for the $1,256.25. Let's go to our loan estimate, and we'll go down to our section J, total closing cost. And you'll notice now our total lender credits are the $1,256. Let's take another print preview of the loan estimate. We just need page 2. Just print preview. Let's zoom in so we can see it more clearly. There under our J, total closing cost, lender credits $1,256. Now the borrower's estimated cash to close has gone down by the $965, and they'll be bringing the $84.23. Remember, there are two different ways to enter lender closing costs onto the loan estimate. First one would be to take a specific fee and allocate how much the lender will pay and how much the borrower will pay. Those fees will be directly added from the fee worksheet onto the loan estimate as a lender credit. The second way to add the lender closing cost credit is the last one we did by adding a general amount. We chose 1% in this example, which was $965. Then you'll need to remember to go to the Payoffs and Adjustments screen and add the $965 into the lender credits. Then all of those credits will be shown on the loan estimate, section J, total closing cost, as one lump sum. Thanks for tuning in. You have been watching How to Input Lender Credit to Show on the Loan Estimate.